What is going on, guys? Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. To my old subscribers, love you guys. How you doing? And to any of you who are new to my channel, welcome to my channel. My name is Noel Arevalo. Let me just kindly introduce myself. And my YouTube channel is going to be very health and fitness related. So welcome to my channel. Love you guys too. I hope you enjoy this video. So diving right into what we are going to be talking about, I'm super excited about this video because it is back to school time. And no, I am personally not going back to school, but for those of you who are, this is gonna be very helpful for you because we're gonna be going over quick and healthy meal prep ideas. I don't know why I said it like there was a period after every word, but there you go. So quick and healthy meal prep recipes, meal prep ideas. Anyways, I'm gonna be going over exactly how to make it, what I made, how many calories were in all of the meals, and how many macros were in the meals, and we're just gonna be going over everything and how you can substitute other things as well to create different kinds of meals with this same meal plan type of a guide video. So I'm super excited about this video. I hope you are as well. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to comment below, and do not forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this and want to see me, and also do not forget to hit that like button. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and jump right into the video. So let me just point this out, that the biggest thing with fat loss, the biggest thing with building, toning an all around nice body that you guys just really are craving and you really want, you have to get your nutrition in check. And I always tell this to my clients, to set yourself up for success, especially if you're somebody who's a student, if you're somebody who's super on the go, you need to be prepping your meals. Like, I cannot stress to you how important nutrition is. Like, it's literally like 80% of the work, and then the other 20 is like you actually getting to the gym and working out. So set yourself up for success, make sure that you prep your meals. And this is a super easy way to prep meals, and making sure that you're getting in protein, enough protein, that's very, very important. And then enough carbs so that you're fueling your workouts, but you're not overeating to where you're not gaining weight. If that's what your goal is in mind, if you're bulking, then that's gonna be that's gonna obviously be a different story. So before we actually dive into how I made every single one of these meals, I just wanna touch on a few things. I chose salmon, broccoli, and I chose yellow potatoes to prep these meals. So if you wanted to substitute something in, say you don't like broccoli, any kind of vegetable is going to work, any kind of greens, whatever you like better, what suits you. You could do cauliflower, you could do asparagus, whatever makes you happy, you can always substitute that in. But this is a solid meal plan if you wanna just stick with these foods, or if you wanna substitute something else. So for example, salmon, you can always substitute like chicken breast, or you can always substitute in lean meat or something like that. And then also the potatoes as well. You can always substitute something like rice, or you can also substitute, sweet potatoes or red potatoes. So I just wanted to get that out of the way before we actually dive into how I made all of these meals, and then the breakdown of what the calories was and what the macros were, to give you a really good idea of what you'd be intaking throughout a daily basis. Okay, so now we're gonna get into how I cooked these meals. I just want you guys to know that I am not, I'm the furthest thing from a chef, but this came out pretty good because it's just so simple to make, and there's not much that you have to add to it unless you decide to. So we're just gonna go ahead and start out with the salmon first. So how I cook the salmon is I cut each individual piece into 4 ounces. You could do 4 to 5 ounces, I would suggest. And then I cut 5 of them, and then these are my go-to seasonings. I pretty much use them on like everything. I use garlic salt, and then I used some seasoned salt, and then I just rubbed it in to make sure that it sauteed in there a little bit. And then I went ahead and threw them on a pan. I probably had them cooking on each side, I wanna say, you just wanna make sure that they're cooked all the way through, and you can easily see that through the side of the salmon. But it probably was between 10 to 15 minutes on each side. So it's super simple to make that. Like, literally all I had to do was cut it, weigh it, season it, and then just cook it and make sure that it was cooked all the way through, because we don't wanna be eating raw salmon, now do we? Okay, so then the next thing was the potatoes. I absolutely love potatoes because they are a very vitamin infused type of carb. So a really, really good source of carb. One that's just gonna give you like natural energy all throughout the day. So I love it, and you get more volume, so you get a bigger bunch for actually the amount of carbs that you get out of it. So anyways, jumping right into how we cooked it. So what I did was I chopped it up into little pieces. The littler you chop them up, the cooker, the cooker, what? The faster they're gonna cook through the potatoes. I went ahead and put a little bit of olive oil on a flat pan, and then I spread out the potatoes everywhere. And then again, I seasoned them again with my favorite go-to seasonings, and that's gonna be garlic salt and some seasoned salt, and it is absolutely amazing how it tastes. Just like perfect seasoning, that's all you need. That's all you need, you don't need anything else. Okay, so then I went ahead and I put them in the oven for 30 minutes. I checked on them and they were like still needing to be a little cooked through, so I would say stick them in the oven. I put them on 350 and I stuck them in the oven for, I wanna say it ended up being around 50 minutes, but make sure that you check them like after 30 minutes to make sure that they're not burning or whatever, depending on how small or how big you cut them. So that was literally how I cooked the salmon. That was literally how I cooked the potatoes. So it's super, super simple, like as you see. And like I was saying at the beginning of this video, you could really substitute anything in. I would really recommend like any kind of potato. Yellow potato is what I chose, but you could do red potatoes, you could do sweet potatoes. All of those are really, really good sources of carb. And then I went ahead and made the broccoli. The broccoli is obviously super, super simple. I just boiled some water and then I literally threw in as much as I wanted. So with the broccoli, I didn't really necessarily weigh it out. You get like a huge amount of vegetables for the amount of carbs. Like it's like 80 grams, which will be like a bowl size, and it only transfers over to like 6 carbs. And these are really fibrous carbs, so they burn through your body in a different way. So anyways, just enough so that it would fit in 5 containers and be perfect for just perfect meal preps essentially. And then something I want to touch on with the salmon. So salmon, it's higher in fat, but it's really, really good fats for you. And I tend to like fish more, so that is why I chose the salmon. But if you wanted to go with something a little bit leaner, then I would definitely recommend some chicken breasts. Those are really low in fat. I would recommend extra lean ground turkey that usually ends up being around like 1.5 grams of fat per serving. And you can even find really lean beef if that's what you want. And they have a really good one. Hopefully you have one of these stores next to you at Trader Joe's. It's like 4 grams of fat per serving, which is really low for red meat because red meat tends to usually be like really high in fat. So anyways, the broccoli maybe took about like 10 minutes. It really just depends on how you prefer to have your vegetables. If you prefer them more crunchy, if you prefer them a little bit more on the soggy side. No one likes theirs on the soggy side, but if you prefer them a little bit more crunchy or soft, whatever's up to you, you're gonna be cooking it anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes. So then after all that was complete, I know, super simple, right? I just literally perfectly fit them into 5 containers. So that's pretty much everything. Now you understand why I said it was literally quick and easy and healthy, because all of these choices of food are gonna be healthy. Something I would say is that when you do potatoes, or say if you do beans, with potatoes and beans, you're gonna get a bigger volume than you would with rice. Rice, it's not that I'm like banning it or saying it's bad or anything like that, but rice you tend to get a lot smaller in amount, as opposed to potatoes or beans, you can get like a lot more, and those are really good sources of carbs. Like they're really healthy sources of carbs, and rice doesn't really provide much nutrients for your body. So yes, so that was literally everything. That was how I cooked everything, and it perfectly fit into 5 containers for healthy and quick, easy meals. And you can literally substitute any of the things that I talked about. And so now you see how it was super easy, simple, and pretty affordable if you are on a budget or whatever you may be. Okay, so now I wanna go over the actual breakdown of each individual meal, and then how much it would be all together, just to give you an idea of what you'd be eating if you chose to make this one. So it would be, for one of those meals, it is 23 grams of protein, 29 carb, and 6 fat. So that's a really good, solid meal. And it's not crazy high fat or carb or anything like that. And that's a perfect amount of protein as well. So that would be for one individual meal. So I'll go ahead and link right here what that would look like and be in my fitness pal. That is what I use for counting my macros. And then for all of it together, for all the 5 meals together, it would be 115 grams of protein, 145 grams of carbs, and 30 grams of fat. So that's a pretty low amount of fat. So for women, for those of you watching this, I would definitely try and add in either half an avocado and just chop it up and split it between the 5 meals to add in some higher good fats. You want to be ending your fats around anywhere from 50 to 60 grams. That's a really good intake for women, and fat is very important. It deals with their hormones. Or what I prefer to get in is trail mix. So getting just a packaged bag, trail mix, anywhere from 10 to 15 grams of fat, and then just having that like for a snack throughout the day. So that's what I would suggest to kind of up the fat and make sure that you're getting in a good amount of fat. All right, my people, and that is actually going to conclude this video. I hope this was very helpful. This was the first time that I've ever done a video like this, like a meal prepping video. So if you want to see more videos like this, please make sure to hit that thumbs up, because that's going to help me to know that you want to see more videos like this. Also, comment below if you have any questions, more meal prep videos that you want to see below. Please comment below yes, so I know. And do not forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any more videos for health and fitness with your girl, Noel. Like I said before, guys, all of my other handles, my Instagram, my Twitter, those are always going to be in my description box if you want to follow me on those other platforms and get some more health and fitness tips with me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video so much. Thank you again for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you. And I will see you guys in the next video. Love you.